I'm not sure who this guy is sitting on this chair. Love to everybody. Shout out to Woo, man. Shout out to my brother Woo once again this morning. Much love, much respect to you. All right, and shout out to the good family. It is the bottom line. Of course, we are recoded and reclassified in the context of the raw and uncut truth. But this is me, dude. Y'all know the tone of my voice. You know who I am. God damn it. All right, don't be shy. All right, at least for the recent current events due to my safety. But one of the first times I actually had to put myself there on camera. The other time I did might have been a slip up or a small hiccup or whatever I was going through for that course. Is man, maybe I had something going on, but um, for the more bigger portions here, that was the first time I had to like show my face there. I ain't had no damn choice, family. All right, I had the folks run up on me. All right, that was it was for my own safety, dude, to make sure that I made it home and that they ain't put the full press on me, man. A lot of times, when you dealing with them folks, all right, yeah, man. If they don't know that there's a camera right there, all right, yeah, we're gonna be in bad shape. All right, anything might happen to you, man. He might pull a cavity search out on you, dude. You're not safe. You're black, dude. First of all, let me tell you something. All right, for everybody think they cute here today. You're cute. All right. Yeah, and you probably are. All right. But you're also black holes. All right. And that means everything. All right. When you're engaged by race soldiers or what have you. All right, them folks. And I could say the officers, as far as their behavior, it was pretty cool about the situation. They didn't come in here and like guns blazing and all right. Yeah, they could have took my little black ass out here. He said I'm ramaging through, a car where they could have yeah, they might call him my death, dude. But the situation there, as I say, it ended in a positive matter. I feel good to see my big brother pop up to come check up on me, make sure I was good. Like I told y'all, all right. All that shit feel great, man. All right. Because yeah, it was the day you asked me if I was all right, nigga. That's a scary ass feeling. All right. Even with a camera on. All right. Because you don't know, man. All right. Shit. Most of these cases where we see our brothers and sisters get filleted in the street, dude, there's a camera rolling. All right. Right. And ain't no, you just getting murdered in HD. All right. So that doesn't necessarily guarantee me any protections or safeties. All right, yeah, man. That's why I say, damn, dude. All right, well, shit, thank you. All right, for all the support. I even see my man's what you call it, man, riding around with shout. We would shout him out here, Hoss. But all right, what you want to keep that cool for the terms of everything else and how people are moving. But shout out to him. All right, I seen him on my way to the store. I said, thank you, man. I seen that you were there, like on the side, protected me, dude. All right, looking out. I could see from the back there. All right, I'm like, all right, okay, that's my man's right there. Yeah, I mean that's some good shit. You understand? No, when you know that. All right, well, whatever the courses are, you sitting here trying to do a great or a good deed, man. People are riding for you. All right, folks got your best interest at heart. They understand here for these courses, man. Yeah, there ain't one human being on the planet can do everything on his own here. All right, he can't. All right, not at all. You are here in this society. That's why I say black first and be one family because you have something constructive around you. For some of my good brothers and sisters here, and you speaking to myself here, whether you know it or not, dude. All right, you living right, you doing right by people. No, you paying your debt. You're going ahead to check for folks. All right, you're doing right. You keeping your word. You're trying to, at least do the best you can to create a different part within yourself, man. People see the positive in you, and folks want you to win. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. It's easy for the third degree, or rather to spread ugly or to spread poison or to even be in a raggedy position and then move that energy around. It's already in the atmosphere. It's there before you even show up. All right. Yeah. So that doesn't go ahead to blow the day out here, Halls, to make it the best ever here, to, as we say, to add more chaos to the earth. But when you add these methods of positivity, man, all right, they're always going to rattle and shake things. And sometimes for courses, they're not going to mix well with the cases of how and when you're trying to spit them. But that does not mean that people don't hear you and that you're not protected, dude. All right. Don't you ever forget that here. Black first, man. All right. We all in here doing the work. All right. Ain't just me. All right. And I say here for that case, know a person who hits the like button, you hitting share, you telling a friend to tell a friend, you're getting other folks involved, you're doing your own black empowerment, rather videos or speaking to certain politics on what we can do better. All right, that's part of the code being a leadership, and that's part of everybody doing their part, man. Yeah. At the end, it takes the stance of for all of us freedmen for what we've done here. All right, to address these circumstances, rather of reparations or just our success in being here in America and being consistently great in a a unique type of lineage in this damn country. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shit. All right. You talk about terms. When you say neighborhood watch or something like that, that's more terms of snitching policies or things like that. But when you speak to the old gangs and stuff like that, which weren't criminalized originally, as I told y'all, they were there to protect our sisters and brothers getting home. So you didn't get attacked by the dominant society. So our women didn't get violated. That's what the gangs were there for. This is before you mix the drugs in and all these other things. All right. Because the overall deal with that, why the government even felt threatened was the cases of, as I told y'all, black people assembling. All right. They're we assembling, us gathering in large numbers means that y'all got something playing and you plan on doing something. That's how their mindset is. Mm-hmm. When they looked at Dr. Martin Luther King here and they labeled him so much of a threat, they understood that he can damn near go into any one of these popular towns where folks go, they love him at his house and draw a crowd of 10 to 20,000 people. Now you switch those circumstances and you put a weapon in all of their hands. This is how the dominant society is looking at Dr. King. All right, put a weapon in all of their hands. All right, yeah, this is where that threat starts to come from. All right. Yes, especially when he's been able to be humble in certain courses to label this government here a monster. Everybody couldn't have went through what Dr. King went through and some of our great brothers in the civil rights movement, where you just let some joker hit you upside the head or rock with a rock and you ain't do nothing. All right. Some of y'all can't tell you can't stand for people to talk to you a certain way. All right. Let alone for them to come up and try to throw something you or put they, throw a rock at you or put their hands on you. All right. Mm-hmm. I said when I speak about the courses of Black history, I always tell people you needed Martin Luther King as much as you needed Malcolm X. All right. Martin was that piece of the international side to show, hey, look, we're not really doing anything else. We chilling. We're trying to get rights. We're minding our own business. All right. Look at what these bastards are doing. All right. From that to Rosa Parks. No, it puts you internationally on a scope as a hypocrite and a liar. All right. As you getting into everybody else's conflict, starting wars. All right. Got your CIA and other shit scattered all in people's countries, spreading weapons and you name it. All right. Criticizing everybody else about how their country needs to have some form of democracy. And you are oppressing black folks as we speak here. All right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. That's what it helps speak for. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, you need a firm tone going against systematic white supremacy in this country? All right. All right. Yeah. Let me go back here. As I'm talking to these terms, speaking for the cases of black empowerment, all right, he's trying to get this stuff here done. I got messages coming in here in these cases. I'm trying to go ahead to wipe these things off of my list here as I'm moving forward. All right, as well as sharing this video. Give me one more second here since I'm doing all this. And I got NAACP on the books here to show you guys this. Now, why is this here? Number one, I haven't seen this here yet. Some of y'all may have not have seen it. All right, okay. And number two here, all right, yeah. I want to be able to break this down. The clip is not that damn long. Now, your attention in particular should be drawn to, of course, the guy with the NAACP shirt on. Now, Big Phil, which everybody knows this good brother, works here with the black community, put a whole bunch of people on, giving a bunch of black media and black podcasters jobs, dude, and help set them up straight. All right. The African diaspora, and which his channel is, which bases on, more of a whole thing. All right, but it does speak directly to reparations, to lineage based reparations to freedmen. Big Phil has just been in. I mean, he's been in the game forever. All right, and this is another. As you can see, our sister here, Vicky Dillard. All right, straight B. She has established and all right put forth her own reputation, interviews with RFK and others. All right, a long reputation for being in the new black media. Great work, and as well as some of our fellow sisters here and on the end and brothers. I'm not sure what this young lady's name is. I don't want to butcher her name, but much love to her. But yeah, as you can see, he's in the heart of the lion's den. All right. These are folks that have our priorities because that's what the business is. We will not change the language to make people feel comfortable, dude, because this is what got us here. All right. Yo, you can't say that. Don't you say that. No, don't do that. Dude, if you're that damn scared, we ain't never gonna get nothing. All right. If you scared every time, all right, I'm talking about from some of these old niggas that's supposed to take care of business. All right. No, you're all worried about how your hat looks. All right. Yeah, or you styling and profiling. All right, playing the little dress contest for the church in there. All right. And the rest of black folks ain't getting a damn thing. All right. No, why you show off your shoes and your new outfit. All right. Shh. Don't be talking about all that reparation stuff. Don't say nothing. Don't do that. So you gonna mess it up. All right, then they ain't even gonna talk to us. Duke, they're supposed to serve us. All right. The fact that you've made any funky ass politician so comfortable that they feel like they can hide from you to not address your political issues, you better stare at every bootlicking old nigga around you. They helped make them feel that damn comfortable. All right. Right. Where you know exactly what freedmen want. You're aware. All right. And you only use some of these tactics to address these cases here when you're running for reelection. Thus, Ayanna Pressley is in the streets talking about what? HR 40. All right. And the HR 40, which she's saying slash reparations, which I told y'all specifically, HR 40 is not reparations. HR 40 is a circus. All right. That's why when she's talking about we working hard to get bills and legislation. Hold on, baby. When we seen you, all right, at least for the cases of working with people from your lineage here, with the Haitian community, and in less than a month, in less than whatever, 2 weeks or so, I want to say a week, they got a bill passed. It went through the floor, and that was able to help relieve them on their TPS status. They were able to stay. All right. That's you working to get bills and legislation done, dude. All right. Actually working, not waiting 2 years on our stuff. What, 3 or 4 years? How many years? All right. And then every once in a while here, Hoss, when you getting close to these terms where everybody got to re-up on their credentials, that's what November's looking like. For majority of y'all, you have to go ahead to fight for re-election. All right. So since that's going down, let's go ahead to dangle like a carrot what we know freedmen want to see who is still down with the con job, dude. All right. Who's down with the finesse and the bait and switch? All right. Yeah, this is for HR 40. I mean reparations. I mean college debt. All right. Right. The bait and switch, Charles. All right. Reparations is supposed to be one thing. That's cash payments. All right. That's why I said, no, HR 40 isn't reparations. It's just something that they trying to slap over top of that. All right. To act like they're actually fighting for anything at all. None of these Democrats have seriously led with HR 40. This is why when they went to have hearings, it's okay to let Coleman Hughes in there. All right. No, this Puerto Rican. All right. It's okay to let Julianne Malvo in there. All right. No, this Haitian here. All right. No, she's Haitian. She doesn't even qualify for reparations. All right. Right. It's okay to let Tiny Hitsy Coates in there and Danny Glover. and all of these other bootlicks. And then at the end, all right, everybody repeats the statement of reparations doesn't have to be a check. No, they all say this as if this is what they were told to say. All right, you bring in your next reparation summit in here, your next circus, and you got Herschel Walker, all right, speaking, pulling thick ass bifocals out of his damn suit jacket, all right, placing them on and telling you that he used to be in special education. All right, I said, yeah, they took and turned the reparations conversation into a circus, dude. All right. Then after you seen him, it was an Asian woman, it was an African woman, it was all these people that don't even qualify for reparations speaking on our shit. All right. And my deal is, it's like, y'all don't make the rest of these buffer classes and things go through this. You just got the money ready. No, the money ain't no hearings for them. All right. The money is just ready. The Visa debit cards are ready. All right. They're just handing you one. All right. Yeah, or a fat ass check or a voucher for whatever you need here, from homes to vehicles to babysitters, baby. All right. That's what they do with them. No arguing, no pushback. So this is all important to acquire this information. Now we'll go ahead to take a look at this. It's just 40 seconds. Fair use and good morning.
The numbers what we can have is that solidarity, because our cause are our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. You know, we should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who need to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city. Well, I'm not sure what the issue is there, but if it's a numbers game, we have the same problem. The way
Hey. We talked about not reading the room. No, you thought you was gonna come in here and do that. And understand, that's big field support. That's Vicky Dillard support. That's other people up there on the panel support. You niggas ain't got no legitimate support. You want to understand why? Because you keep talking this black and brown crap. It's dead, nigga. All right, it's dead. All right, who riding with it? Show me out the Latino community here where they didn't pass bills, all right, based on black and brown. All right. If anything, they done put some bills up, nigga, to stop us from getting resources. All right. That's what I've seen. All right. To cut us out the picture, to direct shit directly to they folks and only them. All right. Hold on here. This is supposed to be America, the land of milk and honey. And we're supposed to be able to do our thing. One of the greatest parts in history for Freedmen is when we didn't have anybody in our business, man. Nobody. All right. We were able to get so much shit done. All right. Did you know that? All right. We got a lot done when nobody was paying our asses no mind. All right. Hold on here. They were hoping we wither away. The economic conditions just collapse us and break us down. All right. And like Tulsa, all right, they look up, we're doing so well. Like Bruce's Beach, they look up, we're doing so well. Like many other parts in America, they look up and we're Oscarville, they look up and we're doing so well. All right. And their route, all right, for this U.S. government has always been to every spot I just mentioned, to Wilmington, to wherever, it was been to sabotage us and get us prepared for mass slaughter, dude, wholesale slaughter. All right. Yes, indeed. Those have been our consequences. You have never, ever in this country, all right, seen a class and group of people be sabotaged economically the way that they've done us. All right, for succeeding. And then gonna turn around and bring some buffer class in the places of that and tell you need to work hard, and they pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. No, they didn't. If you don't overfund the buffer classes that you bring into this country, then the strategy of doing it itself won't work, dude. It would collapse. All right, hold on here.
The numbers, what we can have is that solidarity, because our cause are our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. You know, we should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who need to be in solidarity with?
Yeah, who in South?
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city.
Yeah, and there you go. Yeah, that's how you get hit right in the mouth. All right. No, because Big Phil asked the right question. All right. And that question was, as this NAACP representative is talking, is hey, solidarity with who? All right. Yeah, he said, oh, that's black and brown. That's like, oh man. All right. Right. You notice nobody else said anything. All right. No, at this point, you're done. All right. And what was worse, all right, for the editor of this video, thank you. It looks like you were in the crowd. They took that camera and put it right on the crowd after he did that bullshit. All right. Because that's, as well as the people on stage, but the crowd itself, the people that came to see that, these are the folks that truly matter, their energy. All right. And that lets you know the climate today. All right. Now, you can try it if you want to, DNC shield nigga. All right. You can try it. All right. We're going to hit you right in the nose. All right. No, we don't support either. We don't support the Democrats or the Republicans. No, we don't. We support a black agenda. That's the difference. All right.
Communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who need to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm not sure the issue is there, but if it's a numbers game, we're going to have the same problem. But why we?
Did you hear what the bozo said? The bozo said, if it's a numbers game, we're going to have the same problems. Dude, we're already having problems, dude. All right? Let me explain something to your jughead ass. All right? The reason why Jasmine Crockett lost is because the Latinos there in Texas voted for the white man, the unknown white dude. Black and brown coalition with who? All right? Yeah, you're in an imaginary place, dude. You're in fantasy land. How you going to have a coalition with some people who don't have a coalition with you? All right? Right. Nobody wants a coalition with black people. Nobody. All right? It's some silly shit that the Shields and the Democrats say, these stupid ass jokers. They hope you don't catch on. How does this float into your day-to-day activity about your coalitions when you got little racist Latino police officers, all right, calling us all types of niggas, talk about how they violate us on the job here? All right, right. This is what you done got recently. Every time we look up, there's another violation on us. And it's not us necessarily going over here to do anything to them. All right. Yeah, it's them trying to establish themselves to this white supremacist system here, Halls, that, hey, we're on board. All right. We don't like those Negroes the same way that you do. All right. I told y'all the strategy here. The strategy is to come in with a I love Biden shirt on. All right. You're a Democrat. All right. That's how you come in. I love Biden. I'm getting resources and benefits free after the free housing is here, or after the free truck. All right. Free pickup truck. All right. And motor scooter, all this other shit you got. Full-time job. All right. Yep. No, you're going back and forth to the little racist local bar. You got your cowboy boots. All right. No, you didn't purchase your $500 boots. All right. Yes, indeed, senor. All right. And after all of that, all right, you go get you a red Make America Great Again hat because you've been going to that bar now. All right. Right. Okay. I'm telling y'all what the routine is. All right. And within damn near 4 years, they have converted from a Democrat to a Republican, dude. All right. Yeah, they on something new. All right. This is what happened to the Democratic voting base when Trump came back in there. They thought they were promised so much, dude. People don't like you. All right. No, the legal immigrants don't like you, dude. All right. That's your problem. You don't even understand these things. You're not reading the room. All right. I started looking at some of the Latinos and folks like that were the Trump supporters. And one of the ladies here was in like a border town. This is a Vice documentary I seen on YouTube. But they were living in the border towns here, like close to the border. And the lady said that she came out of her house and one of the illegals had just jumped out the trees at her, dude. All right. So it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. All right. Scared the shit out of her. All right. Yeah, he said illegals falling out the damn trees, nigga. All right. She said at that time, she said, this is when I switched from Democrat to Republican. All right. That's what this is what she claimed. All right. But in their culture here, assimilating is the thing to get as white as possible, dude. All right, politically, yes. What I said back in here about Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas, God rest her dead. All right, yeah, she tried to run for mayor. You remember? Yep. Uh-huh. And she promised the illegals all this shit. All right. She ain't promised black people nothing, though she running around here claiming she black and that she supports HR 40 and all this dumb shit. All right. No, she promised to put law and order on our asses. All right. That's what she promised. Wink, wink. You understand? But she went go forth to offer all her services just for them to turn around. All right. No, the Asians there and put the old white man in office. All right. No, it's an unknown old white dude. Mm-hmm. You're the one with the famous name. All right. Sheila. God rest her dead. And nobody gave a shit. Mm-hmm. At all. Because the gimmicky things in the political theater don't mean nothing, dude. It don't. Black people are looking inside of they wallets, they checkbooks, they checking and savings account. All right. And they're looking at the economy here, Halls, and what it's going to be for their kids. All right. And if this shit is already messed up here, Halls, because you're playing this game unfair, the dollar doesn't stretch as far as it used to, not the way it did for our parents and grandparents. All right. We're in a world of shit, baby. Yes, we are. So that means you can't afford for one politician to be playing in your face. All right. Not one, nor they damn minions. All right. Yeah, that's why he needed to be dealt with, not by the panel. All right. But by the people in that crowd. All right. Don't you ever mention something like numbers. They don't give a shit about voting for us at all. All right. No, well, why why isn't it that Kamala Harris didn't get majority of that Latino vote if it's about the numbers? All right. Because you're a damn liar, dude. All right. You talking about you gotta optimize with people who have disdain towards you. All right. This no, nigga, this is how you make sure you don't get any resources out of these politicians. And you think here, all right, I'm talking about since the cases of the Civil Rights Bill, which that was signed, you also had that Immigration Act that was put right next to it, side by side, so one can dilute the other. All right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. And what you got here, even down to 2026, is some phony ass joker with an NAACP hat on, his hat to the back, talking about some black and brown. All right. Yeah, and this, if you're a freedman, this shit is completely bad for you, dude. There's nothing good in this situation where there's an upside for you. All right. We told y'all, even Dr. Sandy Darity, Dr. Claude Anderson told us, man, hey, when we go ahead to jump into other people's issues, these things deflect sides here, which means they'll go ahead to take care of the buffer class standing next to us, but they'll make sure that we don't get shit. All right. That's how it goes. All right. Yeah. Hold on. Fair use.
Who need to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city. Well, if that's a issue in there, if it's a numbers game, that's a problem.
Yeah, and if it's a numbers game, sir, well, then you would have to assume that freakmen are in the business of playing games. And we're not, nigga. Stacey Abrams tried this shit with DC Young Fly. He was asking, it was in there asking, like, yo, why don't you give some reparations? Why don't you, all right, well, black people are only 13 or 14% of the population, and a lot of other groups, they wouldn't like if you just got something and you're like, what? All right. But you can bring your big hamburger smuggling ass up in here to talk about the alphabet community and what they're entitled to. All right. Anytime you get an opportunity, majority of America don't support that. All right. But you go ahead to tell us that our 13, 14% people will be offended about us getting something. All right. What the hell does that have to do with us? All right. Well, you think we're not offended by illegals being prioritized over top of us? All right. While we're going through a financial crisis in our own country. Yeah, that offends us, Halls. All right. And it looks like you got Anthony Joshua. That's who it looks like right here smirking at you. Is that Anthony Joshua? All right. better stop playing, dude. No, UK zone. All right, that's what it looks like him. If I'm wrong, but God, please forgive me. All right, yeah, it looks like you got AJ in there with a hoodie on. All right, smirking. All right, hold on. That's good. That's what he damn near looked like him. And you got Sister Jackson in there. I see her all the way to the left. So this looks like this is Chicago. And you came to the right place with that bullshit. All right. Yeah, to Chicago of all places, man. And they caught hell on the west side and the north side of Chicago. Gentrification and a lot of those 28, 27 of them homes. Centers there, help centers and what have you, were located where they live at. You understand, when they started to reach the middle classes and all of these other places, this is when you start to see more of these town hall meetings with a bunch of folks in here that wasn't of a black nationality, dude. They were Latinos and Asians, all right, complaining about the illegals. All right. This is all in Chicago. It wasn't just there. It was in New York City. You had this going on in Denver. All right. Yeah, you had this shit going on and all of different parts here in America where you had the communities having town halls speaking about how much resources that you're giving to these buffer classes and the increases of danger and crime that they have in their community now. All right. Shit that normally don't go down. All right. Yes, indeed. I want to say Upper New York or whatever you want to call it here. They had a I want to say like 200 or so illegals they brought up there, and within that framework of time, one of them had like sexually assaulted one of the residents around there. Man, when I tell you that they sent all their asses back, dude, or sent all of them at least out of their space, they did that shit immediately and demanded that Eric Adams pay the money that they spent to take care of these niggas. All right. No, and he did it all. All right. Yeah, with his chump ass. All right. Yes, indeed. That's why I said for those two spots, New York and Chicago there, where they did most of their dirt and they handed off a good deal of the resources. All right. Yes, indeed, man. All right. So you're not going to come up there, NAACP, and hold any sway, dude. You are as relevant as Stacey Abrams doing this shit, dude. No, man. Talking about if it's a numbers game. What the hell would we be playing games for anyway? All right. Yeah, get your ass up out of here. All right. We'll go back to go and touch into that in a minute here. I got something with No Neck Martin. And she also put this as all right, tether by the door too. All right. I guess this is like the spook who's the tether who sat by the door too. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess this is the tether files. All right. Yeah. Somebody put this together on Twitter, man. We appreciate all your hard work. All right. Now, I caught this morning. I just want to share. Fair use.
TikTok.
Think that people keep saying, oh, you're shilling for Democrats. You're trying to get us to support Democrats. No, our choice is very simple.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA.
Our choice is very simple. It comes down to Republican Party or Democratic Party. What is the conduit through which Black people are going to be able to exercise power?
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No.
The reality is today's Republican Party doesn't give a damn about Black folks.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No.
This is not the 1800s. This is not the early 1900s. What this party stands for today is to limit Black people's political power.
Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz announcing her run for re-election in a new campaign video, focusing on some familiar themes.
Republicans couldn't care less about lowering your health care, gas, or grocery bill.
However, a big change, her home district, 25, encompassing much of West Broward, including Weston and Pembroke Pines, all but obliterated by redistricting last month, where a cluster of districts that lean Democrat were reduced from 8 to 4.
They blew our districts to smithereens in Broward County.
So Wasserman Schultz is now running in District 20, which encompasses most of central Broward, including Sunrise, Fort Lauderdale, north to parts of Pompano Beach and Deerfield Beach. This district is more than 40% Black. Her old district, less than 20%.
She cannot be a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. She's not from this community, and there's no getting around that.
Corey Shearer, president of the Broward Democratic Black Caucus, says the district has a long history of Black representation, sending Alcee Hastings to Washington in the early 90s, followed by Sheila Shirtless McCormick. And despite the group's political alignment with Wasserman Schultz, he says this seat is the wrong fit.
She will just be a candidate if people feel she's too big to fail, or if she, of all the work that she's done, she's just going to be a candidate going up against candidates who are from our community.
And the field is large, with 7 Democrats running in the primary for this seat.
I would hope that she would have chosen to travel and to fight in that district, similar to what Hakeem Jeffries said that we would do, is fight in some of these new Republican districts.
People know me. They know I show up for them. They know I have their back, and they know I have the experience to deliver results.
Folks, we need to call this what it is, and that is an absolute attack on Black America.
Man, what the hell do you want us to do, you ham hockhead joker? Y'all messed the money up. All right? That's what I keep. These funny built niggas keep coming in here with your bullshit. I'm gonna tell you quick, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna snatch all our energy from us. All right? Yeah, with no hairline, no neck, and no excuses. All right? Nah, I can't go for that. You understand? That's not going to work out. You know what I mean? That's not a good deal. You see what I'm saying? That ain't a deal that I can go and offer to my people. All right? No, you're going to look at me like I'm crazy. All right? Yeah, all this screaming and hollering. All right? No, nigga, your ass is what you're trying to tell everybody respectfully is that your ass is in a bond. All right? You made promises. All right? That's what you're saying. All right? Goddamn phone keep ringing in the back, don't it? Uh-huh. They're trying to get a hold of you. All right? Hold on here. Fair use.
By the Republican Party. And there should be a state of emergency in Black America with what is going on.
Look at the city of Philadelphia. 95% of the smoke shops that sell weed, fentanyl-laced weed, and some of them are selling pills right now. They are illegal immigrants coming from Arab countries like Jordan, Yemen, and other Arab countries. Illegal immigrants. They are not documented. They are not legal. They are not paying taxes. You have a smoke shop on Germantown Avenue in Shelton right now that is clocking $10,000 a day, tax-free, off illegal goods that we have been incarcerated for decades and still get incarcerated for selling.
What we should be looking to is having a freedom summer where we are educating, informing, and enlightening folks, signing people up. This must be
a freedom summer. You niggas are boring, dude. You're boring. You dried up. All you're good for is luncheons, nigga. All right? Where at the end, don't nobody get shit done. Nothing. All right? Just, a bunch of luncheons. The DNC luncheon. All right? Bunch of dried up niggas setting up fruit and shit. All right? And croissants. All right? That's all you niggas know how to do. That's it. And make a bunch of goddamn noise. All right? That's all. And talk about your golden years, nigga, when I used to ride a Cadillac. All right? Yeah, I had gator skin. God damn it. No, I had gator skin Stacey Adams, nigga. All right, when I used to ride a Cadillac. All right, yeah, man. This is all you niggas is good for. All right, that's it, man. All right. No, and I shout out to my elders that are actually elders and folks that look out for the young people in the game, that take care of us, that are here in the back scene, in the background here. If you don't know anything that's good for you, all right, making sure that rather the program some of you guys listen to today, yesterday, just that and the third, all right, that the younger people are good, dude. All right, because we still have some OGs out here that deserve all the respect in the world. He's not one of them. All right, you understand? Some people are called old niggas. That's all. All right, you got to earn that OG stamp. All right, yeah, you don't just get that. All right, I'm so serious. All right, everybody just handing off titles and shit. All right, well, how did you acquire that? All right, and some of the youngins call me an OG. Now I'm really an OG. All right, that's solidified. All right, in every aspect of somebody sitting here talking to me or reviewing my life. All right, no, ain't no myths in that. All right, yes, indeed. All right, when you look at some of these dried up, gray haired niggas like him, all right, that's an old nigga, an old bitter nigga. All right, and he's angry. All right, because he understands that the younger core of black people ain't getting woken up to this bullshit. They're not. All right, they will sidestep his ham hock head in a minute, nigga. All right, the moment they see him slick talking about, yeah, and that's why you need to sacrifice, your opportunity for my dried up ass. All right, right. Yeah, they will sidestep you.
Most aggressive black voter campaign since the civil rights movement.
Fits into our criteria of small business owners, not those who make 200,000 and above. We don't make that much amount. We've been suffering since the crisis of ICE. We also demand an immediate help to evictions so families are not pushed to homelessness during the crisis.
And those are damn Somalians, dude, who have already been stealing out of this country in their mind. The nigga was on Fox News. He snitched on y'all. He's a part of y'all tribe or whatever that is. All right. And he said that y'all said the moment you get in here, get on food stamps, Section 8, this, that, and start attaching yourself to our resources immediately. That's what each and every last one of y'all are told. You talking about you old reparations? No, you need to return to your starving ass country, baby. All right. No, Ethiopia, here we come. All right. And take Ohan Omar, take her ass with you. All right. All these little big head stealing ass jokers. All right. Take them all. All right. No, y'all have a culture, man, of just scamming. All right. Everywhere you look at, man. All right. Don't try to make some legitimate case to me that you can't make, Hoss, where you ain't got no proof and you just running your mouth, y'all. All right. We done seen this shit straight up and down a bunch of times, more times than you can count, with your people scamming. All right. Why you think Trump don't mind sitting in the Oval Office shitting on y'all like that? All right. He's got too much ammunition. All right. He has way too much. All right. If you try to disagree with him here, Halls, he's got a list of crimes that your folks are actually involved in, that the feds are investigating. Some of y'all done just caught some serious time in the courts. They busting y'all head now. All right. And Tim Walz can look as stupid as he want to. He better worry about an indictment himself. All right. All this bullshit that he claiming he don't see. All right. That's why his ass ain't seeking re-election right there. All right. He's trying to hurry up and get off the block, y'all. Oh, he knows what's good for him. All right. Hold on. Fair use.
I kid you not. I am not sitting here being hyperbolic. What I'm saying, that what we are witnessing are folks who want to cement white power, white supremacy. And this conservative right-wing Supreme Court is allowing Republicans to do that. They're instituting their will as opposed to what Congress decided, the passage of the 1965 Voting Rights Act.
So let me put it like this. Okay? The civil rights.
So what do you think here, all right, to any terms that these white supremacists were going to do? You niggas are smiling, skinning and grinning, playing along with the Democrats as they messed around with gender stuff in your kids' schools. All right, playing around with all of this inappropriate things they ain't got no business passing bills for. passing off all our money to damn Ukrainians and Afghanistans and relocation funds and all this damn money for illegals. All right. Yeah. None of it had anything here to do with protecting voting rights. All right. No, I'm talking about you little sassy, moist ass, no neck having dude. All right. I'm talking about way back when they had enough people there in the House of Representatives to get some shit passed. This is what they decided to do, nigga. All right. Voting rights didn't come on the table. All right. Don't sit in here. You sitting here talking about Jim Crow, this, that, and the third. Yeah, these white supremacists are letting you dried up bastards let you know that they ain't playing. And it's on you. Every time you mention it here, it's on you niggas. And yeah, I'm disgusted. Is there a piece of truth that he's saying? Yes, absolutely. All right. But what the hell did you think they were going to do? All right. Play footsie with your bad back having ass? All right. Yes. They're going to get to business. Get to work. All right. Yeah, to make sure that the opportunities for them to go ahead to get reelected or to take over certain spots is as best as possible, dude. All right. Redefine to the point where y'all trying to force voters to run out. All right. And vote for James Clyburn in South Carolina, thinking that the redistricting of the Republicans is still not going to stand. It will. And when they get finished, Clyburn's funky ass, all right, that headache over there, all right, he'll be relieved of duty. All right, he can join Al Green and Jasmine Crockett at the back of the unemployment line, nigga. All right, yes, no, they got redistricted out, dude, both of them. All right, so yeah, as far as what the future maintains here, Duke, all right, that's on the foundation that you guys left. Go talk to the Ukrainians, right? Go talk to all these illegals where the money done gone at. All right. No, and speak to them about who's gonna sacrifice what, nigga. All right. Yeah, damn sure ain't gonna be us. All right. No, he keeps talking about, oh, this is back to Jim Crow. This goes back to this. Yeah, and y'all niggas watched the whole building burnt down and you ain't do nothing. All right. Standing around for 30 years plus. All right. Hold on here.
Congress decided the passage of the 1960.
This nigga has enough power on a broadcast in one show to raise $3 million for Kamala Harris. Let's just remember this. All right. Yeah, but y'all can't get to work on voting rights in which this was already gutted prior, dude. This is the first time they did something like this. All right. And did y'all try to go ahead to fix that when you obtain enough power between the House of Representatives? No, you didn't. All right, hold on.
Voting Rights Act.
So let me put it like this. Okay, the civil rights, since you want to go there, the civil rights to vote has nothing to do with immigrants. You're right. So they ain't attacking us. They're attacking you. They taking your votes to your votes to your right to vote. They're not doing us that. Because if we go back to Africa, or we go back to Trinidad, or go back to the Caribbean, we can vote. We have our rights. So yes, you are right. They are not attacking us. They are attacking you. They're attacking your laws that you say you fight for in 1965. They're not attacking us. These laws that they changing is not immigration laws. These laws that they changing are American laws, are Black American laws that used to protect y'all, not us.
We must be responding in the most aggressive way possible.
No, man. Yeah.
In the most aggressive way possible.
Yep. Tether's on TikTok, baby. Shout out to you. All right. And we ain't got to do nothing but be black and die here in these courses. Do we need to, if you're a black politician, should you put your boots to the ground? Sure, but that's not anything that I need to tell you. All right. Shit. No, we shouldn't have to have a long conversation about what your job is. All right. That's what you were elected for. All right. Yeah, if you're not doing these things, and in my case in here, you came to serve yourself. All right, am I wrong? No, you came here to make sure that you can get something. All right, right. And those people should have to deal with the consequences. Now, a man was thrown out the crib, y'all. All right, and I want to know if this is petty. He said he done paid bills in there and everything. All right, and a woman did him dirty and told him he had to get out, threw him out the crib. All right, I want y'all to know if what he did in here was right. All right, was it right or wrong? Was this petty or like what would you guys call this? We're gonna go ahead and switch over for a second. We'll get back to some of the other things in a minute. All right, now I just want to think outside of the box. Hold on, fair use.
What you want, man? Why the fuck did you go down there to the Section 8 place and tell them people that you live with me and you showed them the mail and you know you got. What you want, man? Why the fuck did you go down there to the Section 8 place and tell them people that you live with me and you showed them the mail and you know you got me and my fucking kids kicked out? They can't. I sure did. I sure did. You didn't want me to stay over there, and you took my motherfucking bump off my motherfucking car. You took my motherfucking clothes, put Clorox on my shit. I sure did. Not only that, I done told Social Service how you be leaving the house for 2 or 3 days, not feeding them goddamn kids, and you sitting around here running around up and down the street in the club. I sure did. Your ass going to jail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't no remorse in it. I don't give a damn what you say, and I don't give a damn what you do. In any other house you get, I'm gonna get you put out again. I don't give a damn. You talking about the house and the kids and all this, what you talking about? So what about my
This is some petty ass shit. All right. Yes, it is. All right. He said, if I can't stay there, you can't stay there. All right. This is petty. Ladies, you got to be petty who you got to be careful who you're around. All right. Yeah, because some niggas are what y'all say, clock that. All right. They're clocking information. All right. They're looking around. All right. No, man, I know you. I see how you talk to everybody else, baby. All right. So at some point, you're going to try to break bad on me. All right. You're going to do it. All right. And what he is inquiring to her is that he was ready. All right. No, he was ready. All right. He might have came in the door and you was talking slick or talking to one of your homegirls. He might, for some reason, no, he decided to keep his mail and all right, all these other different things in here. All right. Hold on. Let me go back here to the beginning here. All right. Hold on.
What you want, man? Why the fuck did you go down there to the Section 8 place and tell them people that you live with me and you showed them the mail and you know you got me and my fucking kids kicked out? They can't. I sure did. I sure did. You didn't want me to stay over there, and you took my motherfucking bump off my motherfucking car. You took my motherfucking clothes, put Clorox on my shit. I sure did. Not only that, I done told Social Service how you be leaving the house for 2 or 3 days, not feeding them goddamn kids, and you sitting around here running around up and down the street in the club. I sure did. Your ass going to jail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't no remorse in it. I don't give a damn what you say, and I don't give a damn what you do. In any other house you get, I'm gonna get you put out again. I don't give a damn. Kids and all this, what you talking about? So what about my fucking kids? You not gonna take care of them? You always talking about what about your kids? Your kids be there 2 or 3 days, don't even eat. You just go in the house all dirty, roasting, run around. They run around, pampers singing, hanging and shit. You got plates of food and shit laying all over the house. You ain't talking about shit. Hell yeah, I sure did. You need to call the orchid man over there, your dirty ass. I should never fuck with you.
Damn, y'all. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, and we're just going back up. All right. Now he petty. He said if you get any other spot, I'm gonna get you put out again. All right. Damn, dude. We don't care nothing of what you talking about. No remorse. It's cold in these streets, man. All right. It's cold. All right. Yes, man. It's ice cold. People are playing. All right, this game with no gloves, dude. All right, no nothing. All right, you got to be careful. Everybody figures, oh, I'm going to be the most shadiest, grimiest person in the room. All right, no, I'm going to throw you out of here. And I'm going to bring another nigga in here. And All right, right. Talk to you crazy. Like you said, pour bleach all in the man clothes. All right. Oh, you're wrong. All right. Yeah, destroy the man clothes and shit. He said took his bumper off his car. All right. Tossed him in the streets. All right. Hey, it's a dirty game. All right. It is. You got to be careful who you're dealing with. All right. You might think you're a bad joker. All right. I'm bad. I'm known for messing people's shit up. There's always another nigga that's badder, dude. All right. It always is, man. I don't care if you think you're the most slick or the smoothest slick talker. All right. You the most conniving. All right. Whatever it is, joker. There's always somebody more rotten than you. All right. Yes. All right. So you be careful about how you flex some of this energy about, man. All right. No, man. Because the consequences could be critical. All right. Yeah. Probably, like I say, probably sitting there watching you talk to some of your homegirls or your siblings. All right. One of your kids, possibly. Like he said, he's seeing about that. What? You'll leave for 2 days. You ain't feeding people. All right. Yeah, all that matters, man. Underneath of the cases of what an individual's on, all right, and sidestepping that case of what you're saying, all right, and then what you really on. All right. Yeah, that's one damn thing in here to say, all right, my kids, and you're around here taking care of business. All right. It's another thing, like I said here, you missing in action for 2 days. Mm-hmm. Goddamn kids don't know where you at. All right, let's get on over here to the next subject matter. It says trans student tells mom we're the same. All right. Yeah. Hold on. And before I say anything, let me just listen here. I think this is some of that social construct things. All right. No, gender is a social construct. All right. And I'm telling you like this. All right. And I got to say it to these contexts. Ain't nobody trying to act like it ain't a glizzy in the room. There's a glizzy there. All right. You always want to cancel this out. Oh, it is what it is. All right. It's there, Halls. All right. Yeah, trying to scratch that off the list as if it doesn't matter. Yes, a glizzy in the room matters, dude. All right. Yes, it does. All right. Hold on here.
Basically, you, right? Because you identify with she, her pronouns, and
I am a woman because
yes,
I was born a woman. I can't be anything other than a woman.
I mean,
if I looked at you and I said, I'm black, would you be okay with that?
Well, on a fundamental level, I think, like, the way gender goes, so the way
I'm
gender
black.
and race goes.
I'm black. Would I be able to get access to scholarships for black people? Would I have access to black-only dorms? Would I have access to things in this country that are set aside just for black people? Would you feel comfortable with that?
Fundamentally, I feel like race and gender aren't really in categories where that, like...
Would you be okay with that?
I don't know if race dysphoria is like a thing in the same.
Would you be okay if I identified as black?
And here's the bad, disorderly thing here with people in y'all community. And yes, it pisses some people off in the courses of debate. I'm quite calm with it because I'm used to seeing it. It's the deflection things. All right. That happens consistent. You understand completely what she's saying. He's partially answering it here. All right. But in a certain case in here, you act like it's like you can't get around to these points. All right. Yeah, man. Like it then got uncomfortable all of a sudden. All right. And my deal is yeah, you can enjoy life as you are here from this stance. All right. Yeah, you can. But if you want things to be equal here as you're claiming, all right, then that means that for every person in here who enjoys the stuff that you do, other folks can also have their, all right, pushbacks or scrutinisms, all right, or what have you. They can be honest about how they feel. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if everybody got to be sitting in here and be tight-lipped for you, then that means you want to change all of these laws and everything configured just for you, a small percentage here, this country here. And that here, all right, no, these are cases of discrimination towards the rest of the people. All right. Yes, it is. because you're not giving us a choice here at this point. All right. You're telling us in certain cases, no, not only am I going to place some of these circumstances in front of you, all right, but if you smirk, all right, if you mention anything, all right, if you call out something, all right, you're at risk to lose your job, to lose everything. All right. Yeah, that's when you know that something has been completely pushed on you by this government. All right. They've orchestrated this. Hold on here.
And I started going into black spaces, claiming to be black.
That kind of already.
Yes or no? Let's be honest, you wouldn't be okay with that because I'm not black, right?
The thing is,
am I black? Am I black?
I don't really think.
Am I black?
From what I see, no.
Why am I not black?
I mean, shoot, I can't always tell. It's possible that you're like, I don't know, black passing or something.
Am I black passing? Comment below if you think I'm black passing. I have blonde hair, blue eyes. I get so burnt if I'm out in the sun for like 10 minutes. I'm not black, and you know that I'm not black. And you know why I'm not black? Because I'm not black. I'm white.
But
do you think, though I'm asking this question, is because I don't think men should be coming into my spaces. Do you use the women's restroom?
In places where I feel safe doing so.
What do you say to the women, maybe even students on this campus who don't want you to do that?
I haven't encountered any. Like,
but what would you say? Do you belong in those women's spaces?
I'm welcomed there by.
Do you belong there?
Yeah, I'm welcomed. Like,
okay.
My experience using the women's bathroom here has been people are very friendly. People will compliment me on like my makeup.
Yeah, Dan, this is a damn threat. It is. All right. It's a threat. It always will be. If you have daughters, if you have grandchildren, all right. No, you understand, nieces. All right. You get what I'm talking about. All right. And the nervousness behind this. All right. For the fact that, yeah, I don't want, all right, my people's here. Nobody wants their folks in here, innocents taken here. All right. Or you dealing with some funky, random, inappropriate moment because you weren't sharp enough to go in that bathroom with them. And what we see with people going in that bathroom with them and hitting the camera is just dudes. See, I'm talking about regular old dressed. All right. Looks like a man who just got finished hooping. All right. Latino dude in there washing his hands. All right. Yeah. That's what would have happened. This is what when a brother went in there with his daughter. All right. To go check out things. All right. So this ain't nothing we sitting in here playing games about, dude. It's 1,000% dangerous here today. All right. Yes, indeed. No, when you got little weird jokers here, all right, from some of their community talking, threatening to shoot people. If you go in the bathroom and grab your daughter because some man is in there. All right. Yeah. This is what like you folks are losing their mind. All right. You see, at least for a good deal, these white folks in here, y'all try to go ahead to do that shit. People are alarmed and they are on alert and they standing right there. All right. You're not slick here. I mean, y'all think you're going to be able to use these little, all right, predator-like laws to be degenerates. All right. Yes. And because y'all have opened the realms of this shit here, yeah, it's a bunch of people that's uncomfortable that will never say anything. All right. Yeah, due to what type of occupation they have, due to the fact that it's going to come with a bunch of questions there behind it. All right. And I say here, the solution that I've always put forth, just talking about the bathroom thing in particular, is that they have the trans bathroom for you. Mm-hmm. All right. That solves everything. All right. Yeah. Ain't nobody arguing. Nobody's uncomfortable. All right. No, you got your space. All right. Especially if you got these joints in here, nigga, you got all gender, what you call it, bathrooms now. Here you go to these movies, movie theaters and everything. All right. You come step around, you see everybody in there. All right. Right. That's what this has done. And it has taken away for some of these young ladies your personal comfort to be able to know that it ain't nothing but you and other biological females in it. All right. Fair use.
My boots, like different stuff that people are very friendly and accommodating.
Okay.
So like hasn't been an issue for me.
Okay. I hope it's never particularly an issue for you, but I hope you stop doing that because you shouldn't be going into the women's restroom. You shouldn't be doing that.
And you know better. And it's not a damn social construct. I think it's what he had up here to top in here. All right. It isn't, dude. All right. Because in order for you to do that, you're gonna have to try to exclude the fact that it's a glizzy in here. All right. And you're not gonna do that. All right. No, not to get your little degenerate point across. No. All right. We're going to stay in the realms of reality. He said gender is a social construct and anyone can identify as anything. All right. Kathleen. Okay. So can I identify as a black and enter black spaces? All right. Buffering. All right. Funny how some identity claims are supposed to be accepted without question while others aren't. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I hear you. I don't know why you say it there like that. Yeah, I'll still get benefits. Let me tell you like this, for that white woman that posted this, all right, she will go in a rage. All right. If somebody told her that her white benefits will be taken today. All right. Nigga, a whole building gonna get blew up, dude. All right. Yeah, you about to get the business. All right. You ain't gonna tell her. All right. That her white benefits are gone. Shit. All right. And you will see a wholesale slaughter out here, Halls. A shopping center will get targeted. All right. She'll be out here with a damn vest. All right. A vest, a handgun, and an AR-15, nigga. All right. Yes. All right. You better not tell her them white benefits are gone. What you mean they gone? All right. Shit. Huh? You ever seen one of them postal workers go off? Huh? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Huh? You better not tell them. All right. Know that you taking something that valuable there from them. All right. Yes, indeed. You talking about the shit that for some of them, this is all they got, man. That's it. All right. As Chris Rock said. All right. He said, not even a white man that is a cripple, all right, would trade places with me. All right. Yes. All right. So those benefits are everything. Yes. The toothless old white man living in a damn mobile home. All right. No, pissing in a damn pan out back. All right. Yes, he ain't trading his white credentials. All right. For any of that black skin of yours. All right. Understand that. All right. No, they might like to wear Timberlands and Air Forces. All right. Put a fitted cap on, turn it sideways, kind of. All right. Right. Get their get their wiggering on. All right. Yeah. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, Hoss. All right. Put one of them damn 3X t-shirts on, the little Bugs Bunny joints with the dice on them. All right. Grab my little do-rag. All right. Yeah. Look, yeah, I've seen plenty of white boys with do-rags, man. Yeah, absolutely. All right. At this point. All right. Shit. All right. No, I didn't seen it all. All right, I'm gonna y'all like this here. All right, this is just, I know this is completely left field, but I got to say this. When you enter Baltimore, it needs to come with a parental advisory up, dude. All right, it needs to be in a big ass billboard or something. Bright lights, parental advisory. You have entered Baltimore City. All right, yes. Nigga, you gonna see something inappropriate. All right, yes, you are. It's nothing saving you, dude. All right. Clean block, dirty block, clean block, dirty block. All right. Yeah, that's how it looks. All right. This street right here be filthy. All right. The next one is beautiful. All right. No brand new shit built up. All right. Yeah, look, ain't no trash all over the place. All right, next joint, filthy. Excuse me. All right. And there's a certain essence of, like, no disrespect, of dust that gets in the air when you enter there. All right. Yeah, it's almost like the damn atmosphere then. All right. Yeah, the color in the air didn't change. All right. But it needs to come with a parental advisory side, man. All right. No dope fiends everywhere. All right. Especially when you get downtown here. Especially. No, it needs to have a parental advisory side. All right. If y'all can't control all of these dope fiends and shit like that, dude, that's the least you can do. All right. Yes. Because you're going to see some wicked stuff the moment you go ahead to cross that line. All right. You're going to be a nigga nodding off right there. All right. Half sleep, nigga. All right. No, doing a nod. All right. No, you're uptown, nigga. You're in the city. You're officially uptown. All right. Nodding his ass off, dude. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. I just got to say it, man. All right. They need to do that immediately. All right. You say for the county, Baltimore County? Yeah, you can tell the difference. All right. You know where you're at. All right. Oh, you can tell. All right. I don't give a shit. There's some parts you can say a little bit rougher than others. Yeah, of course. All right. That comes with the territory. All right. But hey, you talking about the levels of, like you say, crime, violence. All right. What's to be seen by kids on a regular basis? All right. Yeah, that shit is like a horror movie. All right. Yeah, it is. I don't give a shit if it's sunny outside. You can still smell that shit, nigga. You can smell it. All right. It's in the air. It's just it's a distinct smell when you know you're there. All right. No, it's kind of sour. It's all right. I can't really, but it's not a good smell. All right. Right. It's the equivalent smell of not only you having a bunch of dope fiends around here, Halls, but taking that and adding this element that most of the businesses are not gonna let the average person use the bathroom, dude. All right, you gotta understand, for heroin, the dope there, Baltimore. All right, that shit's a serious problem, dude. All right, so pretty much all those businesses that have been there for any courses of longevity have had the experience of having to scrape a dope fiend off the floor and dial 911. All right. Yeah, if that's been the experience with a majority of these businesses, yeah, all of them, unless you're doing business, all right. Yeah, unless they sitting here watching things thoroughly, they're not going to go ahead to just let you use the bathroom, nigga. All right. No, I'm talking about even at Dunkin' Donuts, nowhere. Hotel, nowhere, nigga. All right. No, you may can go ahead to the McDonald's, I believe, or what have you. But even for some of these terms in here for things, dude, majority of the spots you gonna go in here, that's a no-no. You can go and use the bathroom inside of Lexington Market, nigga. You can do that. And I told y'all for the new one when I went in there, my experience, dude. All right. Yeah, because I really don't go upstairs like that. What I come in there to get is downstairs. All right. I come in to get the little fruit salads. All right. I love them. And then there's an Asian spot all the way there to the left there. All right. That's a breakfast spot. I go on over there to get my Western omelets and home fries. All right. Them joints be hitting. All right. Yes, indeed. Get you a half and half. All right. Yeah. And get on up the road. All right. Now, I ain't making a whole lot of noise. You understand? Yeah, I got to go on and get down the road. All right. Yes, that's what I get. But when I made the mistake, dude, I think I asked the security guard, I said, hey, man, where the bathroom at, yo? He said, man, it's upstairs. Go upstairs, so-and-so, all right, something, and you'll see it right there. All right. So I went up there. I did exactly what he said. I came around, used the bathroom. As soon as I hit the corner, yo, it was a nigga on the wall, yo. All right. Nodding off. All right. Done. Young nigga, too, dude. Young nigga. All right. Yeah, that shit hurt my soul. All right. Hurry up, use bathroom, wash my hands, got out of there, dude. All right. Yeah, man. I ain't like seeing that shit, dude. All right. Yeah, I'm just being honest where it's at here. A parental advisory joint needs to be put up. All right. A billboard. when you enter Baltimore, nigga. All right? Yeah, just for the protection of the kids. All right? Shit. I don't give a shit if you going to a baseball game, nigga. All right? I don't care. All right? You're in proximity of some bullshit. All right? I can guarantee you. All right? Sure. All right? You close enough. All right? Hold on here. Fair use. Did you hit the light rail and all that come down there? Oh, you close enough. All right? Sure. Yeah, you damn right. All right, hold on here.
No physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No. You had your warning. You had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying.
We got to talk about that mother and daughter rivalry. We're switching gears. That mother and daughter. All right. Yeah, we've talked about this 1,000 times over. One of the cases we were talking about credit. All right, because the young lady's credit was supposed to be good, and her mother had been messing her damn credit up again. All right, and she gonna say something. You care more about me or your credit? All right, herself, nigga. All right, she's not here to be your damn substitute man. All right, no, you couldn't qualify to get a man, so now you're destroying your daughter's credit and trying to fake it till you make it. All right, no, dude. All right, hell no. All right. I feel for some of these kids, man. And you can hear me. I'm one of the first people in here speaking up here for the youth because so many of y'all folks see this bullshit going on and you ain't checking nobody, dude. And you know it's wrong. All right. You don't go ahead. Let me tell y'all some real shit here. All right. Yes, her grades are bad in school. She didn't do good as far as her grades. What does that have to do with you physically attacking her appearance? All right. Other than you being some type of jealous old hoe, all right, mad at your daughter. You see the younger version of yourself that has time, that can do everything over, all right, more intelligent, more savvy, all right, and instead of you praising that for the development, this development course, you're sitting around her with hatred and jealousy, dude, all right, probably sabotaging her and everything. All right. That's what I feel about you when you got to cut a social media camera on and start trying to cut your daughter's hair bald. All right. Over her report card. All right. Yeah. Something's wrong with you. All right. That shit ain't cool. All right. You talking about the circumstance of that same kid having to go back to school around their classmates and what have you, their self-esteem, the way they see themselves. All right. No, you don't want certain folks to get used and abused and deal with pookies and certain raggedy ass niggas. Well, them cats ain't gonna be able to have a foothold, Halls, if you can help protect her damn dignity and innocence and self-worth, dude. All right. You're not supposed to get that destroyed by your mama. All right. No, because she's in all right, and mental gripes with herself here, Halls, because every time she looks at you, she sees herself and the opportunities that she ain't gonna have. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to touch a nerve here. All right. You damn right. All right. You cannot do your damn daughter like that. I'm not for the brothers going ahead to cut their son's hair all stupid and shit. For what? What are you trying to humiliate them for? All right. No, I want to keep my son, my nephew, anybody that I see around. I want to keep your confidence up, dude. All right. I want you feeling great about your damn self. All right. Excellent. Because I understand with the feelings of that, you can get the most done. You're great for everybody if your spirits are high. All right. Some people don't need too much extra sauce on top of them, Halls. All right. No, you're too arrogant. Rather, you got damn it, you got too much of an ego. We may not need to do that. All right. But for the individuals that you know that have struggles, all right, and go back and forth. Yeah, I'm kicking and pleading and pushing that on people every day. All right. Yeah, to maintain your confidence and your self-worth as a black person. Because as you have it here and it shows and it shines, people will naturally come after it, dude, if they can't match energies, if they can't change their senses. All right. Oh, let me see how I can take this from you. All right. Always be on guard of that, young people. All right. You can have a misunderstanding. You can go through life here, Hoss, and be confused about certain matters. And these things are okay. But for people to attack your character and your damn self-worth, all right, and your confidence here, these are things that you protect. All right, you damn right here to the grave. All right, shit. You understand? For white society, all right, no, it is part of their proper duty to tell their kids that they can do whatever the hell they want to. All right. Yeah, they're asking you certain questions and investigating your black ass at the age of 7, 8 years old. All right, for fishing and shit. All right. Yeah, what are you guys doing around here? All right. Yeah. This is how much confidence and authority that they already have their children. All right. So when you go ahead to stare at those matters, make sure that you keep your kids up. Do not follow any of this hazardous mental health bullshit. Goddamn, excuse me, CPS needs to be called on your funky ass, man. All right. You don't need to have access of any children at all. All right. You need, excuse me, therapy and prison time. All right. Yes, indeed, man. You don't do no child like this.
Girl, no physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No. You had your warning, you had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit. If you have no education, I told you stop disobeying me. I told you to listen and do as you're supposed to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine, and you yet to even do any of it. And you.
Yes, but what does that have to do with a person's, all right, being there, of you looking at their appearance every day and being jealous? You mean being cute ain't sugar honey iced tea? Hold on here.
I told you to do your daily routine, and you yet to even do any of it. And you thought you were disobeying me today, and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken, because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom. Hi. Do you feel traumatized? No. Do you feel like I abused you? No. Do you feel like this form of discipline was a lot better than any other form of discipline, like physical abuse, that I could have used? Yes. You know I love you, right? Yes. You know I got your back, right? Yes.
Yeah, if that's the case, then why are you abusing her? This is emotional abuse. All right, it is. It's physical abuse. You're taking her hair out, but then you're damaging her emotionally. Being cute ain't shit. Being cute, you're a liar. All right. And her earth, and as she knows, with her little devilish mom, that's why she's back in here to try to make good upon herself, because everybody told her mother that she ain't shit. So this is how quick. All right. Yeah, this is mental abuse, yo. This is how quick that her mother came back to try to abuse her some more. You know, I got your back. You know, I love you, right? You know, like, no, you don't. You love yourself, dude. And being on social media and fronting for people. All right. And showing people you out of control. You're repeating yourself as you doing this, you monster, because you know what you're doing is wrong. So you're chanting justification upon mentally abusing your own daughter. All right. Because you don't like the fact that it's over for you. All right. No, men ain't offering that much. All right. You can't get what she's in line to get, and you know it. All right. So you're trying to steal. This is what I mean here. No, what I mean by what she can go ahead to get, she still has her youth. She ain't got no damn children. All right. Her life ain't going to hit scarred with the things that her mother has in here. Meaning, look, whatever age her mother is too, as well, you can add that there. All right. The psychological damage. All right. Rather from getting ran through and laid up on top of. All right. Yeah. That ain't go ahead to hit her daughter. And I pray it never does. All right. Respectfully. All right. No, damaged people, hurt people go around and hurt others. And if they can't find anybody in this case in the world there, well, then they go ahead to, as we say here, as we always know here, to go reach inside their home. What I say here, even when you point to the subject matter of systematic white supremacy here. All right. Who gets harmed the most? The people that they live with. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The folks they live with get the most terrorism. All right. No, it is not everyone else here for this course. Some people in here, you got the math and the numbers wrong in here. No, it's the individuals that see them every day. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is what we mean when we talk about certain monsters that are born and created here in this world. It's that after you know you did wrong, she got to come back to tell you, look, you know, I'm your mama. You know, I got your back. You know, I wouldn't abuse you. You know, this is why you don't be on social media with your business anyway, trying to show off. All right. Like none of this shit was cool. Yeah, you don't have to explain yourself, or she doesn't need to defend you on some shit in here and where you didn't know that you were wrong here. All right. That's why I talk about the levels of narcissism today. All right. Talking about why you need a man in the house and why you for stupid shit like that. All right. So the man can come around and go, hey, get off of her hair. Go in the back. All right. What are you doing? All right. No, you don't do no shit like that. All right. Right. If you want to take her damn her appliances, her damn some of the stuff that she uses. All right. Or tell her no electricity in here. You can't use any games. You can't have anything but your phone and you're restricted with that. You can do that. All right. Right. Put her in a place. If you want to watch television, you got to sit in the living room, but you can't watch it in your room. All right. Whatever you want to do here for those cases. All right. These are regiments and forms of punishments they are put in place. All right. That does not go ahead to you or to require you to physically change somebody's hairstyle. All right. Relieve her of her hair, dude. I can't tell you something that is so more special to a young lady. All right. Than not only the caring of their damn hair, but the length of it. All right. Yeah, she put some time there into that, man. All right. That's why we call it mental abuse. Now, it may not be the same here for certain young men. It depends on who you ask. All right. Yeah, but for the ladies, I know that for a fact, dude. All right. Somebody improperly cuts a piece of your hair or does something effed up to your hair. All right. Anything. All right. You're going to go off. All right. Yes, indeed.
And you thought you were disobeying me today and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom. Hi. Do you feel traumatized?
No.
Do you feel like I abused you?
No.
Do you feel like this form of discipline was a lot better than any other form of discipline, like physical abuse that I could have used?
Yes.
You know I love you, right?
Yes.
You know I got your back, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm doing right now is to make you a better person, right?
Yes.
So today when I did what I did by cutting off your hair, you understand why I did it, right?
No, man. And you did all this through social media, so Child Protective Services ain't gonna come get you. All right. No, they still need to come see you, baby. You did what you thought you helped yourself? All right. In the cases where they tell you, in the case, especially a black child in here, an abused child, all right, in so many cases does not know that they're sitting here being abused. All right. When it comes for these forms of an adult here that they're supposed to trust. That's you. All right. So this is another case of abuse. What you're doing right here. All right. Making her explain her devotion to you after you publicly humiliate her. All right. Yeah. CPS still needs to be called, baby. All right. You don't get anything, do you? All right. No, another moron who thinks she's smarter than everybody else in the room. All right. We paying attention. And the difference is no, we don't have a personal relationship towards this situation here. We don't here. All right. No, I have a sensible, all right, relationship towards this thing. And I'm looking at it like any other human being here. All right. And from the terms of what's right and what the hell is wrong. All right. And you're supposed to protect her from all of these threats in here that is going to mess with her mind, intelligence, self-worth, and self-pride and self-esteem. All right. You're supposed to be as the mother, one of the first lines of defense. All right. And she has to protect herself from you. Think about that. Fair use.
Right? Yeah. And you're learning from it, right?
Yeah.
And what did you learn?
I learned not to disrespect you and to listen to you.
And also?
And to do my homework.
Right. So cool. Do you hate me?
No.
Why is TikTok saying that you hate me? That you're traumatized? Yo, you guys don't know the bond me and this kid have, eh? You guys don't know.
Yeah, and that's why you figure you can come over to violate her like this. All right, because instead of seeing her as a daughter, you're looking at her as competition. And you think we don't understand that equation. All right, she worried about bringing men in the house. All right, they over here looking at your daughter. All right, that's why I told you being cute ain't nothing. All right, no, that's a person who is jealous of you. Insanely. All right. And the temperatures, and at least for her growing up and being light skinned here and getting all this shit that you used to get, baby, as a young woman. All right. A woman will never forget what that damn attention meant here. All right. And what it was for them. All right. No, to be in a situation, man, just because of how beautiful you are, a man will gift you an apartment. All right. A home. Excuse me here. A brand new car. All right. Anything, what have you. And a woman is young in her prime. All right. I'm talking about around your age. I'm talking about 18 and all right, going up the scales here, maybe all the way to about, you said about 27, 28 years old. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You're in line to get a whole bunch of free benefits. All right. No, and free gifts. All right. These young ladies know this. All right. Yeah, and you got the mother sitting here fronting. No, you see your daughter as competition. All right. And that's why you cut her hair off. Talking about being cute ain't shit. If you ain't got no education. All right. You can teach and tell her that without trying to destroy the way she looks and the way she likes to, all right, do her hair and look upon the world. All right. Something's wrong with you. All right. Sir, everybody does not need to have children, dude. They don't. All right. Yeah, this is abuse. All right. And she's sitting on this screen looking stupid and shit.
Oh, so understand.
All right. So you don't know the bond that me and this girl has right here. All right. Yeah. Is it your daughter or is this your homegirl? All right. And I told y'all, some of y'all gonna get mad at me here, but you can't distinguish your damn kids here. All right. Yeah, from an individual you cool with in the damn street or your cousin or your brother. You're sitting back having the same adult conversations with them. All right. And then you're worried about later on about why they don't respect you. All right. Look at Blueface and his mama. All right. Valuable example. All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Blueface mama puts a joint out of her ass for no reason. All right. Yeah, when he asked her, like, damn, like, you put these old butt cheeks out here. All right, what's going on? And she's like, yeah, I don't want to hear all this. And my butt look better than your baby mama's ass. This isn't that. And like, yeah, and he put a message back and he said, what's the correlation? All right. Yeah, what is the circumstance? What is this? All right. Yeah, it's just his mama in here talking like this, dude. I'm talking about hood ratted out, dude. All right. And you got to understand, this is the way she's used to communicating with men. Blueface is the most richest and important man she's ever been around. All right. Or had access to. All right. Yeah. And she's in here giving that nigga raw emotion like this is her man. All right. No, very inappropriate. Y'all can still go back to youth, on social media and look at this. All right. But that's the type of energy I'm talking about.
And that my kid knows I love her. I did it out of love. When your mom's a personal hairstylist. Is TikTok okay? They think They think you're some type of like victim or something. Like they don't
I'm
understand that
not.
it's really this easy to put a wig on. Like
It's so pretty.
you learned your lesson. Like the lesson.
Why did she have to put a wig on at all? Oh, because you violated her. You cut a camera on, right? And started violating her. Huh? No, this is why she got to put a wig on. All right? And tie something in the front so you can't see the edges in the front to know it's a wig. No, because my mama violated me in front of everybody. All right? Yeah, that's what makes it bad. You can't laugh your way through this, baby. All right? You can't, man. And whatever that is, that what you call it tied in front of her head is the most. All right? You're doing the most there. All right? Yes, you can get something. You can still have something like that, but you need to get something thinner, baby. All right? Yeah, it's too much going on right there. All right?
Was learned. No?
Yeah.
And I warned you before I even put it on TikTok that if you continued with this behavior, because you like the app so much, that I'm gonna cut your hair off, record it, and post it. I told you this from 3 months ago, and I've been telling you every week, right?
So, CPS, all right? All right? I don't give a damn. All right? Get that girl away from you. All right? Shit. All right? You know, you talking some good bullshit. Because them people in there, all right, as I told you in her comment section, they're letting her know, no, you're a rabid dog. All right? And you hate that girl. All right? That's why you did that to her. All right?
Right? Yeah. So this didn't come as a real shock to you. You were just shocked that I actually finally did it, right?
Yeah.
This is my baby. This is me. This is me right here. So yes, she had to.
What did I tell you? Huh? Was I wrong? Was Santee wrong? I said she looks at her and sees herself. All right? This is me. All right? Yeah, and all the opportunities that you don't have no more. All right? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. And the fact that you're competition now. All right? That's the way her mom was looking at it. If you cutting hair off and all that, yeah. All right? Don't ask me. Go ask the mother, goddammit. All right? Why she feel like she need to do that? Mm-hmm.
I learned a hard lesson today. What I'm doing for my child is definitely for her better, and it is installing strength into my child. My child is not a victim. She doesn't have a victim mentality.
She doesn't have a victim mentality. Well, she will after she get finished with your ass. All right? That's for damn sure. CPS. All right? Yes, that's what you need. All right? I don't want to hear nothing. All right? Bring forth the wagon. All right? You damn right. For the greater good. I'm pretty sure they can find better than that. All right? Run down that young girl like that, man. What the fuck is, excuse my language. All right, excuse me. I'm sitting here chilling. All right, feeling too good here. Let me level down. All right, I gotta level down here for a second. Aries Spears, man, once again, is in front of our faces, telling every black people how to feel. You don't speak, black people don't even like you, man. All right, can I be real? Black people do not like Aries Spears, dude. All right, we know you're talking to us when he's sitting here just saying all of this shit as far as how offended we should be by the George Floyd jokes that were told on the Kevin Hart special here. All right, I don't know if he's trying to align himself with Kevin Hart, but Kevin Hart ain't fooling with you. Kevin Hart cool with Ice Cube, nigga. All right, yeah, they tight. They done did plenty of movies together. They done got plenty of money together, nigga. All right. And when you start talking about your circumstances of business partners and friends, all right, and you don't even know how close these folks are, you ain't getting no gig and no opportunity trying to suck Kevin Hart's kneecaps, nigga. You ain't getting nothing. All right. Yeah, that's what part of this is too. All right. Yeah, he getting in trouble with Sean Waynes and shit. All right. Sean said you was a buster ass dude. All right. And you got your ass whooped. All right, somebody whooped his ass on the set. All right, or something. All right, whatever happened here, these courses. He was explaining about how he got his ass whipped. That's what Sean said. And in the courses, he said that he gave Ari Spears a job, man. He put that nigga on. All right, so he's like, damn, I'm surprised to hear this busted ass nigga sitting here talking about me. All right, you trying to go after his comedy act, and your comedy act ain't that good, nigga. All right, you trying to diss the down south people, all right, on how they do comedy, in Mississippi area in particular. Yeah, all right, you think he's talking about Memphis and all that. All right, but as they let you know, country, they let you know immediately, dude. You guys are trash, dude. You don't have the sauce. You've been around here for 30 years. All right. That's why you got to keep creating these fake beefs, because without the shit with him and Vlad and him and Ice Cube and him and whoever else it is, all right, people ain't talking about you. All right. They're not, dude. Nobody gives a shit about a cat here whose last big movie you played in was Jerry Maguire, nigga. All right. A bunch of young people don't even know what Jerry Maguire is. All right. They don't. I do, because I was born in 88. All right. Right. But like the young folks, they couldn't. Yeah. All right. Just they don't know what the hell Mad TV is. All right. Right. That's a foreign concept to them. All right. Yeah. Shit. And if they did, you present it to them. What am I showing to the young people? Huh? You in a gray wig and a dress? All right. Playing Mike Tyson's mother or something? All right. This corny ass nigga. All right. No, I'm just saying how it is. All right. That's what they had him doing, putting dresses on. All right. Hold on. Fair use.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Ari Spears here. Top of the morning to you. Listen, man, you guys need to stop. All this angry outrage over the Kevin Hart roast. What do you think it stops? Everybody's so angry. Everybody's so mad. Kevin this, Kevin that. Kevin is a sellout. Kevin is a coon. He's never been funny.
Look, dude, you're not getting nothing. You ain't getting any. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Yeah, he think he's just gonna. He don't need you, nigga. All right? No, you ain't got nothing going on. All right? Vlad TV said he ain't paying you. All right? He don't want any more interviews, nigga. All right? He's good on the interview tip. That's what Vlad said. All right? Yeah, he said you went from getting 4 G's from a shop in a space that you was only 10 minutes away from where you live at. All right? 4 G's a damn interview, nigga. All right? To 0. All right? No, and I'm going in here to spit this off here, dude. All right? Yes, that means something. All right? And he's trying to see if he can get in where he fits in, dude. All right? We go ahead to point to at least for Sean Williams and Cube's things in here. And that even goes down to the cases of like Jordan Peele and what have you. All right? These are folks, and Marlon Wayans too, if I can add him in there. This goes in here to folks that can get you a couple dollars, man. And that they help you get self-made. All right. You can't pass these same things in a conversation. All right. As far as like presents and how much money these folks can help these guys accumulate. You can't pass these presents down to a person like Tyler Perry, dude. All right. They're not going to equate to the same thing. All right. No, he didn't take the Browns and any of them and all right, turn them into what Mike Epps is or Chris Tucker. You understand? All right. No, Chris Tucker had Rush Hour, all this other shit, Money Talks. All right. This is after Friday, dude. All right. This is what we mean when we saying I'm making grounds in a space here for you to have an opportunity and build a career from this. All right. When we say black people that put other black folks on. All right. That's what we mean. You got to have something detailed to those cases. When I look at Tyler Perry and them folks, I don't see anything like that. All right. Were you able to separate yourself from that? And this guy is, thanks to somebody putting me on, is a major success like you. All right. That's what it means to put somebody on. All right. When you talk about Eddie Murphy and all of them cats in here or what have you, he went to put on Dave Chappelle's and the Paul Mooney's. All right, and all of these jokers in here that brothers who couldn't get an opportunity, whether he talking about the Chris Rocks and he went to come forth to put these niggas on. All right, no, to make sure that the right people are listening to you. All right, that you're getting advertised and promoted right. All right, hey, these guys are the future. Bernie Mac also, as we said, he had that job before he passed away, and then they ended up giving it to your boy what was his name in here, Steve Harvey. All right, and this is where you started hearing people complaining. All right, a lot of complaining, family. All right, yeah, because like I told you, for a lot of these old niggas, man, they don't want to see nobody else get nothing. All right, yeah, I told you had the Hannibal Barris and all that other stuff, but to be at a certain place there, you got to be able to put people on. All right, you have to, man. That is serious business when I'm quoting and I'm talking about any of these black producers and stuff like that and music executives. Spike Lee put people on. All right, yeah, Denzel, yeah, that came from his movie there, Malcolm X. All right, and the movie that he did there, he put Denzel on. All right, and you see what Denzel was able to create after that. All right, yeah, that's the definition of putting you on. All right, talking about music producer and all these other things, wise. Now, going back to Ari Spears. All right, let's see what the rest of your gripe is. We don't really give a shit, but I'm trying to pass time.
I read one where somebody said he's only Seinfeld funny. He's only funny to white people. If you think that somebody can be worth $500 million and only be funny to white people, and he's never been as funny as Mike Epps, he's never been as funny as Cat Williams.
Well, why aren't we talking about you in these conversations? Why do we even got to talk about Kevin Hart? He came out after you. Shouldn't you be in legendary territory? All right. To the point when we even speak to anything concerning comedy, we have to go ahead to praise you for your latest work. All right. No, this is where my senses is when I look at a person like Ari Spears. All right. Where should we be at? He's so in it. He's not as funny as him. He's not. Who are you funny as, nigga? All right. Right. I can't even remember none of your jokes. All right. Yes. I don't care. That shit there, what he said about Ice Cube, whatever, today was a good day. It was corny. All right. No, it was good. It sound like hatred and a nigga being corny. All right. I didn't, it wasn't nothing funny to me. All right. This is why Ice Cube didn't take it as a joke at all. He kind of brushed him off. All right, but he let at least the radio DJ that DJ that know of his presence. I know him, but it's not anybody in here for me to discuss. All right, yeah, let the crumbs fall where they lay. All right, oh, the nigga already in the floor. Okay, good. Oh, all right, cool.
He's corny. You all should be tested for drugs. There's no way you could be worth $500 million and only be funny to one race. Knock it the fuck off. Even if you don't like him, that's your subjective opinion. But Kevin is still going to be Kevin. You understand? And this is a fucking news story. There'll be something new you'll be mad about in the next 3 to 5 days. It was a roast. You understand? It was a fucking roast. That's what happens at roast.
Why haven't they invited you to any of these roasts? None of them. All right, why don't you get a call, nigga? Doug Williams. All right, God rest his career. If Doug Williams can get a call, all right, to get roasted by Jamie Foxx, nigga, all right, and they couldn't find your stinking ass in the last 30 years, man. All right, no, how do you know what a roast is and you ain't get invited to one? Yeah, how you know? All right, how are we sure we can take? I mean, you're a celebrity. He's a comic, dude. What do you mean a comic doesn't get invited to a roast? This is where you're supposed to, get all your invitations from. All right, let people know you're legit. All right, yeah, and I haven't seen you in one. That's why I say some of these experts, man. All right, yeah. Number one, your opinions are usually questionable. Number two, here, all right, that bigger circumstances here, or what are you doing here? All right. No, that slaps across my mind. All right, yeah, and what I would tell y'all is to the cases is that once again he thinks he can try to reprimand black people about something, dude. All right, continue to fall to the bottom, nigga. All right, all I've ever seen him do is hate. All right, gonna tell you, he was sitting there one day and say, yeah, black people are racist. All right, because we won't label Eminem as one of the best rappers. All right, this is what he set up in here to say. All right. I'm like, all right, okay. This is where you're in violation. Even though my brother Beast Mode, I respect the fact that he likes Eminem. All right. Yes, I have I have a few Eminem CDs in here in which I listen to and I've appreciated. All right. That Marshall Mathers album, the Encore. All right. Yeah, it's like maybe a few, 2 or 3. All right. That are some classic like albums there that I can go ahead to say I appreciate and that's good music. All right. But as far as the long catalogs of individuals and great hip hop, rappers and things, I wouldn't put him in my top 10. All right. Top 20, maybe. All right. But top 10, yes, indeed. I couldn't do that because there's too many long lists of great rappers. All right. And I don't feel like I'm a racist for saying that. All right. Nor Snoop Dogg or anybody else that has an opinion like that. All right. Some of us just feel here for our cases here that it's in the best cases of blessing hip hop to leave these things from the individuals who help create, start, modify, develop, and change the game. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Y'all start hearing my top 5. I start talking about Andre 3000 and Method Man here. I'm going to go somewhere completely where you think I'm not. All right. Yeah. If you're telling me about your folks that can spit there, all right, well, I'm going to hear some hip hop. Now, what we got here? This is old news. Let's go ahead and move forward. There's at least for this, they were sitting there asking in this case here, because the guy said black and brown earlier. All right, they were sitting here talking about the jobs and stuff, but like I told y'all, I don't need to go back over something they've already orchestrated and put in place, and then put a Sambo at the end. All right, to point it on black men. That's all that was. We already seen that. All right. Now let me go ahead to this course. Our young lady in here, our one of our good folks in here found a clip of somebody there from the dominant society taking some form and example and trying to use it to be racist towards black people. And what she did was a paperwork check, a thorough one. All right. That's why I said, man, it pays to make sure that you're careful about what you say to freakmen here year to date, because all right, a lot of people are computer savvy here. They are. They know how to find shit. All right. All they need in certain cases is a piece of your identity here. All right. And that's enough to get a thorough search on every damn thing in your life. And I just learned something. All right. Hold on. All right. You say be careful about what you're talking about. All right. Fair use.
Say black people athletic. Like, what are white people good at?
Good credit.
That's Megan telling a black woman a list of white people's superpowers. For those of you who don't know, my name is Therese Garnier, and I'm a journalist, and I post videos based on facts, not racism. And interestingly enough, Megan says being white means
father-filled households, safe neighborhoods.
But I see you live in Missouri, Texas, and your neighborhood is predominantly white. So I guess that means it's safer, right? Well, actually, no, because your neighborhood has violent crime and vehicle theft rates that are higher than a national average. Speaking of vehicles and crime, what is this? Driving without insurance. Driving without registration, driving with a suspended license, operating a vehicle while intoxicated, underage drinking twice. There's a lot of issues with driving going on here.
Are we great yet?
Oh, wait, that's not you. That's your husband, Nick.
Oh, my God. No, the paperwork check is vicious. All right. No, because she ain't get her yet. She went to get her husband's paperwork. All right. Now it look like she going to get you. All right. Careful. All right. I told you about the paperwork check. I've been telling folks about this early. It's vicious. All right. Person that he'll grab a hold of everything. All right. Put all the cards on the table. All right. Hold on.
Does this type of behavior make neighborhoods safer,
staying in jobs.
It seems like little Nikki here is also looking for a job. And based on your information that's currently out there, you don't have a job either. But on your website, you claim to be an actress, which is very interesting because I had a really hard time finding any of your work. But what I did find were your former employers. And I see that you worked at a plastic surgery clinic. Is that where you got your lips done? You also worked at fitness centers. And that makes me wonder how your Black coworkers or clientele would feel.
Yes, in the middle.
If they heard you say that you feel that Black people don't have fathers in their homes.
Yes, hold on.
Or that they don't have an education.
Give me an R.
Or 401ks. Just for your information, 68.2% of Black employees participate in workplace 401ks.
Graduating school.
I also see that you have a bachelor's and a 3.5 GPA, but Black women earn a majority of master's degrees by 60 to 70%, including myself. So if this is your list of why white people are better than Black people, then it would appear to me that either you aren't whiting very well or Black people are your kryptonite. But most likely both are true.
Say Black people athletic. Like,
Much love to you, sister. Much love. No, I still got 5 minutes in here left. All right, I'm trying to make it count. Minneapolis police shooting. All right, I remember that here. That's old news. Somebody had shot back because they didn't know what these damn police officers were doing. They were just out here shooting at people with their funky asses. So somebody grabbed a joint and shot back. All right. That was an old story. But I want to go to Miami. A 21-year-old is scammed out of $30,000. All right, for a 2017, all right, Jeep SRT. All right, now let's go on over here to this. They said he was scammed by a tether. All right, no, it's some type of illegal immigrant. All right, that's why we got to keep this shit from over here with us, dude. All right, we got to keep it away from us because look, it's fine, he said, for these other countries for you to get over. I've seen this video in here. We talk about the telemarketed joint here where it's buildings set up in South Africa where these folks are in there calling people all day long, scamming. All right, scamming. And then if you and manage to get a good scam off, then they'll order chicken, all right, or pizza in there. These niggas be running up and down the hallway and shit. All right. But it's usually owned by some type of Indian dudes, but they'll hire a bunch of, I guess, the local South Africans that's around it. All right. Yeah, man. And it's terrible. All right. Absolutely. But let's get to this. All right. This could be something completely different from that concept there, which it is. But all right, let's get to this. 21-year-old scammed.
And this was what happened.
21-year-old Christian Mobley saw it online this 2017.
The car I've always wanted, and I just gave it a shot, and this was what happened.
21-year-old Christian Mobley saw it online this 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT.
This is a very hard car to find. It's very rare.
The Grand Cherokee sitting on the lot at Miami Auto Mall at 201 Southwest 37th Avenue near Douglas and Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Mobley bought it. 2 weeks later, the dealer lured him back.
They asked you to bring the car back, saying they needed to do a rebuild inspection.
Yes.
There's going to be a couple days I don't want to be responsible, and then, you know what I mean, it's going to be at the inspection place.
Okay.
And I don't want no problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mobley was asked to remove all of his possessions from his SUV.
I know my people ain't going to steal, but it might be the other people, you understand?
Yeah.
But there was never going to be an inspection. Mobley, who was suspicious, had actually placed a tracker on his Jeep.
It's not at the rebuild inspection place. It's at random stores. So I follow it, and I see a random individual driving the car that I don't know.
The real story, Miami Auto Mall allegedly returned Mobley's Grand Cherokee to its original owner because the dealership never paid for it. When the SUV was tracked to a home in Miramar, Mobley called police, and officers had to explain to him the Miami Auto Mall returned the Jeep to its owner.
They took your money, never gave the money to him, then tell him, hey, come get back your car.
So they use the vehicle to swindle your money from you.
So currently I'm out $30,000 in a loan, and I'm out of the vehicle that I purchased. They knew this the whole time, and they're just lying to my face, saying, oh, we'll have it back in 3 to 4 days. They never planned to have it back.
Jeff Weins here with Local 10 News.
Yeah, we're not going to comment.
Mr. Moba, thank you. What do you mean you have no comment? You have 30,000 of
You
his
can get
stuff?
off of the property, please.
Nothing to explain. Not only were we asked to leave, but they called police on us. The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles actually licenses dealerships. A spokesperson telling us the situation is now under investigation. 9 complaints have been filed against Miami Auto Mall in the last 3 years, 8 of which had violations.
Don't go to small dealerships like this. Go to big name dealerships. I've learned my lesson.
That is good advice. They keep telling him he will see his money back, but it's been over a month.
Yeah. And it's their funky asses is sitting in here, still sitting back, selling vehicles and what have you. Why can't they pay him? They can pay him. They don't plan on paying him. He's going to have to go through the process of taking their asses to court here. You're talking about it's under investigation. That court process there, at least you kick up the ass there, will show you these cases here where they're going to be forced on the criminal side to do their job. So white supremacists like to get real quiet when it's time to go steal from black folks and hope that ain't nobody making a sound. You ain't doing nothing. All right. That's bullshit, dude. It is complete bull crap. And let me tell you what else is bull crap. And y'all need to cut this shit out. I'm going to say something before I leave. All right. No, you think I wasn't going to say nothing. You tell me it's niggas running around here paying $100, all right, for Kool-Aid dipped fruit and chicken wings, nigga. All right. Have people lost their minds, dude, on how much sodium, all right, and death you want to take in? All right. Are you good? Now, how do you poison something so beautiful, man, like fruit? It's good the way it is. You don't need to put a color to it, nigga. All right. Yes, it said CIA is dumping Gatorade on the couch background. All right. Look at this right here. $100 a jar for unhealthy fruit you can make at home for $5 is wild, nigga. All right. Yeah, $100 a jar. All right. These niggas is looking crazy.
My boy trying the strawberry kiwi. Yeah.
100 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
Both of my niggas.
Come on now.
Both of my niggas.
Ooh. The juice always gonna do it, I'll tell you. Hey, you can put your juice on some ice. You can mix that shit with some liquor. I'm mixing some liquor. Which one was that pineapple? Oh my God. Y'all see that? Ooh, that looks good too. Oh, you wrong for that. You what they doing? It looks fine.
I'm telling y'all, come grab them. Find this review right here.
Kool-Aid busting.
Ready?
I'll taste a liquor.
Watch me. I don't know nobody selling me pineapple meat, boy. Tell them I'll put that work in, boy. They real deal crap. Told you. Told you. Now I showed you.
$100, dude. Niggas are paying $100 for a jar of unhealthy fruit you can make at home for $5, nigga. All right? No, all the trash in the world. Look at how this nigga is built. Look at his build. All right. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. This shit ain't cool at all. You better tell me y'all niggas need to stop this shit now, dude. All right. You gonna pay $100 for a damn, some fruit in a jar? All right, shit. You deserve to get robbed, nigga. All right. I'm not gonna speak on your behalf if you that damn stupid, dude. All right. Yeah, you might as well go ahead and hand the money over. All right. Don't look. You say, no, don't look at me. All right. Yeah, get that man the money. All right. Look how his head shake. Look at this. Look at this bill. All right. Right. Nah, I don't want to look like you, nigga. I'm gonna drink this damn water I've been drinking. All right, I'm good. You slurping, goddamn, it's Kool-Aid and fruit juice? All right, what is this? All right, no, man, I'm good. All right, I prefer to have certain shit separately, nigga. All right, yeah. Yeah, whatever the case in here, Hoss. Yeah, I understand it may be real hot outside, so, people are trying to be creative with the stuff that they have, and I ain't knocking nobody's hustle. All right. But I don't recommend that you pay a nigga, all right, $100, all right, a jar, Hoss, all right, so you can go ahead to do something that you can do for yourself, dude. All right, go ahead to take the steps if you want to do it, man. All this shit to me unhealthy and it's gonna kill you. All right, all of it. Niggas is trying to find a way to die faster. All right, I thought it was real raggedy, man, when I seen that shit called the McGriddle. All right. Yeah, I'm like, death is here, nigga. All right, death is here. All right. You have a sausage in between two pancakes. All right, with cheese on it. All right, yeah, you're trying to kill somebody, man. All right, sausage and eggs, whatever this shit is, in between two pancakes. All right, yeah, the McGriddle, man. All right, I'm just imagining how much calories that shit is. All right, yeah, but yeah, you can go ahead and do it if you want.
My boy trying the strawberry kiwi. Yeah.
100 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
Fuck with my niggas.
Come on now.
Fuck with my niggas.
Man, I'm the bottom line, saying T. Walden in a minute. Peace. Yeah.